In North America, it'd be difficult to drive for more than 10 minutes without seeing a pickup truck. They are amongst the most popular types of vehicles in North America, and this is for good reason too. They tend to perform well in crash tests due to their larger size and weight. They have tons of cargo space, can handle inclement weather, and nowadays can come with luxurious interiors. Today, people use them as work trucks, family haulers, snow plows, daily drivers, tow trucks, and for nearly anything else you can think of. For as long back as I can remember, it seems to me that pickups were always popular. And it got me thinking, when was the first pickup created? The answer may surprise you, and I certainly found researching this stuff to be interesting. First, let's talk about what a pickup truck is. So, a pickup truck is a vehicle that has a cabin and an exposed cargo bed in the rear. They are generally designed to be used for work. They're capable of carrying large and heavy loads as well as towing heavy trailers. Because of this, they often are fitted with engines that can produce large amounts of torque, and you can, check out my article, YouTube video, or TikTok about torque and horsepower. And to increase the amount of weight they can handle, pickup trucks are constructed as a body or shell on top of a very strong frame. This is called body on frame construction. In contrast, most other vehicles are constructed of a unibody. This is a single piece of metal that is cast in the shape of the car. Body on frame construction allows for trucks to handle more abuse and much heavier loads, but this comes at the cost of ride quality. While unibody vehicles are much weaker, they typically offer far greater comfort. Many people go as far as saying that if a vehicle isn't body on frame, it can't be called a truck, and they're really looking at you, Honda Ridgeline. I personally don't really care. I have plans in the near future to publish an entire article about body on frame and unibody construction, so stay tuned for that. As I stated in my introduction, pickups have since evolved from basic work trucks into vehicles that can be used for nearly any purpose. Most manufacturers offer a plethora of trim level combinations to allow buyers to spec pickup trucks to their exact needs. These trim levels can get confusing, but luckily there are some standard truck classes that can help us. Trucks are classified in one of 8 classes through their gross vehicle weight rating, or GVWR, but I won't go into details about that here. I have plans in the future also for a full article, video, and TikTok about this. Instead, I'll provide a simpler scale that is derived from the GVWR. This scale has 3 classes, and you've probably heard of them: half ton, 3/4 ton, and 1 ton. These classes refer to the amount of weight that a truck can carry as payload, and just as a reminder, 1 ton is about 2,000 pounds, which is about 900 kilos. So a half-ton truck would have a payload of about 1,000 pounds, and a 3/4 ton truck about 1,500 pounds, and a 1 ton truck about 2,000 pounds. These payload rankings aren't 100% accurate. For example, not every half-ton truck is limited to 1,000 pounds or can carry 1,000 pounds, but these are just kind of general classifications to help us bin these trucks. Half-ton trucks are light-duty pickup trucks, and they're usually the most popular class. It includes trucks such as the Dodge Ram 1500, Ford F-150, Chevy Silverado 1500, GMC Sierra 1500, Nissan Titan, and Toyota Tundra. Most people who buy trucks nowadays don't actually need them to move really heavy loads. Some people don't need them to move any loads at all. They just want the size, the drivetrain, and sometimes the look. Therefore, they buy the half-ton trucks since they don't need the power or capability of the higher classes. These trucks tend to be powered by gas or hybrid engines. 3/4 ton trucks are heavy duty pickup trucks. These includes vehicles such as the Ford Super Duty F-250, Dodge Ram 2500, Chevrolet Silverado 2500, and GMC Sierra 2500. These trucks are popular amongst tradesmen, construction workers, or anyone that needs to haul heavy payloads and use their truck as a work truck. These trucks are usually powered by diesel or large gasoline engines that produce lots of torque. 1 ton trucks are usually the heaviest class that can be bought at dealerships and are the real big boys. They are used for hauling large commercial trailers and tend to be amongst the most expensive trucks. Some examples of 1 ton trucks are the Ford Super Duty F-350, Dodge Ram 3500, Chevrolet Silverado 3500, and GMC Sierra 3500. These trucks are powered by diesel engines and have upgraded components to allow them to handle heavier loads. Now, the Ford Motor Company holds the title of America's best-selling truck for nearly 50 years with their F-Series lineup. I must concede I don't entirely agree with that title because the F-Series isn't just a single truck, it is an entire lineup, but that's just what I think. Given the wealth of success that Ford has had with their pickups, it should come as no surprise that Ford was responsible for creating the very first pickup. The 1925 Ford Model T Roadster with a pickup body, they also actually coined the term pickup fun fact, is credited with the first factory-produced pickup. Prior to 1925, people, dealers, and companies had been modifying their regular Model Ts to have cargo boxes, but this was the first one that was produced by a factory. The Model T had a cargo bed that was about 4.5 feet by 3.5 feet, very small by today's standards, but in 1925 it was quite the innovation. It was powered by a four-cylinder that produced a whopping, wait for it, 40 horsepower. It definitely would not compare to even the lightest duty pickup trucks of today, but it got the job done back then and sparked an incredible journey. Here we are, 100 years later, and now pickup trucks are amongst the most sought after and advanced vehicles in North America. And I can't help but wonder if back in 1925, Henry Ford saw this as his vision when that first pickup was produced and rolled off the factory line. And that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, drop me a like. That would help me out a ton. If you have it in your heart, please check out my TikTok, check out my blog. Seeing those click analytics go up don't really do anything for me other than raise my spirit, but that has a greater effect than you would know. I will see you guys next time, probably in a week from today.